it seems that you speak English very fluently.
Yeah, I could speak a little Mandarin.
So, not living here, I guess.
Well, yeah, just sit here, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I think direct speaking is very better.
Yes. Direct communication is much better, thank you.
Yes, first of all, on behalf of the government of Jakarta Provinsi, I would like to welcome you. It is a pleasure for us to receive you here. And as you all may be aware that we are just having before 100 days of the new governor and vice governor. So again, please feel free if you want to express or you want to explore others with us.
So on behalf of the City of Houston, the mayor and my colleagues, we have 16 council members and one mayor, 16. Thank you for your hospitality, welcome me today. I have to say thank you to the Consul General of Indonesia in Houston, Pak Al-Basnura, who arranged everything for me to be here today because he's a good Consul General. He has been in Houston for about almost 3 years. But since he established himself in Houston, he reached out to the regional government and also to the local government. And that's why we know about Indonesia more than previous Consul General. It's very important because if the Consul General doesn't reach out to us, we do not know what it is.
Yeah.
And since he reached out, and I've been elected almost 4 years, I've been appointed, I'm elected and also chosen to be the chair of the International Committee, reaching out to other countries, especially in Asia, in charge of Asia, because I'm an Asian, so they trust me for that. So Beijing already reached out to us, China and Taiwan, Japan, Vietnam, Pakistan, and India. And we do not know much about Indonesia. So fortunately, with a good Consul General like that, we understand more about Indonesia. So my trip to, actually this trip is to go to Taipei and to Vietnam. And I had dinner with the Consul General. He said, well, it's unfair to Indonesia. We are the 4th largest country and we don't know anything about us. So I came back to my mayor and said, well, yes, they are right. It's time for us to reach out to Indonesia. We have reached out to many countries already, so we need to reach out to Indonesia. Why? I just want to share the reason why. This is the 4th largest country in population. And it is to be known as the middle power now. And we have Indonesia in Houston too.
Good.
Not a lot, but at least we have about 1,000 people. And we need to know about this country to balance out the power right now in this region. You see Japan, China, and Indonesia is on the equator side here. It's going to balance out the power here. We are not as large as Jakarta in population. I know you have more than 10 millions. We have about 3 millions. The region, the city we have, the Greater Houston is about 6 millions. But we are 4th largest in Houston, in the United States. We located at the south, the central south of the United States. We play, I believe the city of Houston has a unique role in the United States. First of all, we are #1 medical center. If you do medical research, you have to go to Houston. Every leaders in the whole world, they are treated at Houston. Our medical center, the size, the geographic, the area is larger than downtown Dallas. It's very big. And we are also #1 in energy. We are the energy capital of the whole world. You see oil and everything, refinery, you have to go to Houston. And it is the capital of all oil companies there. ExxonMobil's and everything are located in Houston, as you know. And the third thing is this, we are also number one, the capital of NAFTA, that is North American Free Trade Agreement. We are also if you come out of space, you come back and say, Houston, we have a problem, help us. We are the brain for aerospace. So aerospace in the United States, discovery outside of the space, so it means that we are the capital of aerospace. And now, last year we have been selected and also named as the #1 economy of North America as a whole. And we have an 85-kilometer long port. Our port is man-made. We dig it, 85 kilometers long. And our in tonnage, last year we already surpassed New York, so we are number 2 in tonnage. Largest port in the United States. In tonnage, we're second after Los Angeles. So, and we expect that after the deepening and widening of the Panama Canal, we can surpass Los Angeles. So we are playing an important role in America. And then because of that, the federal government actually promoting us to reach out to many other cities internationally. So we can have what we call an exchange in culture, in politics, in economy, and things like that. Since last decade, last century, up until today, we have about 28 sister cities with Houston. We signed a sister city with Shenzhen in southern part of close to Hong Kong. Shenzhen, we had a cities agreement since 1983. At that time, they were only 50,000. Now they are 50 million. And we help them to train in police force, fire departments, medical fields. They send a lot of doctors to us. We help them, we upgrade their medical system. So Shenzhen, Taipei, we are also sister city with Taipei, Karachi in Pakistan. And that's why when I decided to go to here, I informed the mayor and other council members, and I said, well, why don't we have a sister city with one of the cities in Indonesia? We help one another. I think it is a mutual benefit for both city and both countries. Since if we have a sister city, we can have an exchange program. Training, suppose you want to train your officers, you can send to us. We help to train you. And vice versa, we can come here and learn from you. Yes, there are things that we have to learn from you.
Especially from medical. I think medical is very interesting.
Yes. And then suppose you have your doctors. I know you have good hospital. You want to have better training, better equipment. We share. Yeah, that's what China is doing with the United States, with Houston. Same with Taipei. They are so successful. I think 28 years ago they were like this. Now they almost surpass us already. They try very hard. So Jakarta is a good candidate for this. I think if you have the medical center is going to be important to treat leaders in your country here and also help improve the system. And then there's another thing is just the education program exchange. I think the city of Houston, we have many universities, but Rice University is one of the top 10 in the United States. It's one of the top 10. St. Thomas is also one of the top. The University of Houston is ranked 45, but all the universities are tops. And not very far from our city is Texas A&M, specialized in agriculture. And I believe that Indonesia, a country of still many are in agriculture. can share and learn from us too. So those are the things that I talked to the mayor and the mayor said, well, promote that. Go out and send words to the city of Jakarta and Indonesia that we are going to welcome you, and hopefully after this trip, not this year, but maybe next year, the mayor will visit this country. It's the time for us to reach out and to learn from Indonesia, but also to have mutual benefits. I think I will come back and I will ask the Houston Partnership to consider investments into this country too. The land is beautiful. You have beautiful beaches. The weather is nice. It's hot and very hot, but not that hot like in Houston.
No.
Houston is hot.
Because
So,
this is December, January.
yeah, yeah, nice, very nice. So I will talk to the Houston Partnership, see if they can send a team here to learn and see what kind of investment they can do into this country.
So you bring
This is
government.
yes, yeah, Antam is actually the Consul General of Indonesia introduced me to Antam and said that Antam is doing a great job, and Antam is also having connections with Texas A&M and things like that. So.
Jadi begini Pak Wakil, jadi pertemuan dengan beliau ini karena kita ada dua program dari Antam laksanakan di Amerika. Yang pertama pengiriman pegawainya untuk belajar di sana. Yang kedua untuk corporate social responsibility kita meningkatkan. Ya,
Oke.
Udah.
So,
Tadi.
Oh, the same story.
Yes.
Jadi kita mengirim juga lecture dari universitas lokal ya di Maluku Utara di daerah operasi kita ke sana. Nah jadi waktu ke Houston itu kan ketemu sama Pak Konjen. Nah makanya karena Konjennya udah kenal kita, pas dia mau kemari diminta kita nge-range pertemuan di sini supaya karena di baru pertama kali
ada tambang nih.
Iya.
Kalau tambang mesti bawa ke Belitung kamu.
Iya. I have explained the same.
Yes,
From before.
But you know what amazed me a lot here in this country is the differences of languages, different political background, historical background. You know, 5 big islands, many languages, many historical backgrounds.
We have more than almost 5,000
Yes.
tribe,
60.
budaya, culture,
Yeah.
4.200 sekian gitu.
But you live in peace and harmony, unified as a country. It's amazing. It's not easy to do that. And this is kind of a model for the whole world now. That if we still have differences, but we can reach something, we can do something together. And that's what it is. And I think it's very important to us to learn from you. But I have to say that the drainage system here and also the road system is not that good yet. And that's for sure. In my country, in the USA, you see a pothole, and my constituents in my district call me in my office. If next week it's still there, I have a problem. They will kick me out of the office. But here, the potholes, it seems that nobody cares. Drainage systems. The story is this: in the Olympic game in Beijing for last year, and in order for them to show to the international entities that they have a good drainage system, they did it immediately, like in Houston. Actually, Beijing, Deng Xiaoping, he came to Houston in 1979. And that's when he established the first Consul General, China Consul General, was in Houston. And Beijing copied the system of Houston. They bellweight the drainage system. That's how they copy us. Yeah. And then they want to show to the world that they do it right. They do it so fast that they do the drainage, but they do not have the outlet to the sea. Just to show that they already did it. But so you saw last year the rain, it got stuck. They did not have the outlets out. flooded the whole Beijing. So they said, well, why? The storm wasn't that big, and why the flood is so high? They found out, hey, there was no outlet. So anyway, I just
They have a deep tunnel, but
No outside.
no outlet. No outlet. So that's the problem.
it's very
Well,
different. In our city, we don't have like a deep tunnel like in Houston.
Yeah,
Have a ducting system.
yeah, we have a ducting system.
Yeah, we don't have that. That's why we want to try to start to have a ducting system, so anything could put in this ducting system.
And I think that's what the trend of the whole world is going to go in the future.
Yeah.
Big city like Jakarta has to have that. Yeah, I know that your new governor, he's trying to do that. That's the vision. So we just want to share. It's not us, but we share, and I think we need to learn from you. But that's what it is, as we share.
Deep tunnel.
Yeah. And that's why in the last 10 years, China sent numerous delegations to the city of Houston. They study what we do, and they see how we can conduct our meeting. Our meeting is open to the public and televised directly to them. We have to inform them at least 72 hours ahead of time the agenda of what we are going to discuss. And we televise directly to all people to see. So, and when the city of Beijing and Dongguang or Ningbo, they came to our city and said, wow, it's amazing in China, if we have a meeting, it's closed door.
Yeah. We are half closed.
Yeah.
It depends on the parliament member.
Depend on the parliament
Yeah.
member.
But some, when they upload to YouTube, they have a little bit problem too. Yeah.
But the parliament, they discuss, they vote for the budget, but here the government, here you have a right to implement that, right? Full right.
That's what we want to do. That after the parliament passed the law for the budgeting, we will open transparent to the people.
Yes.
So everybody will know what we want to do and how we're budgeting. That's what we want to know. I want to do this.
And your budget, I have heard, is for the city of Jakarta is about the same as we are in Houston. $4 billion.
Yeah.
$4 billion. Yeah.
For almost five.
Yeah. Yes, it's almost
Almost
five.
Almost five.
It's about the same amount.
Yeah.
But because of the GPA here is lower than us, so
Yeah. The gap between the rich income,
yeah, rich and
income
poor,
and poor is very
very wide.
yeah. That's what we want to provide them, like housing, healthcare, education, and the cheap transportation. We try to maximize our best rapid transit, like in China. We try to copy some from Bogota, some from maybe from Guangzhou is
Guangzhou.
yeah. ITDP help us to do that.
What about the mass transportation? I see here
Yeah,
the traffic is bad.
yeah, very bad.
So do you have any plan to do the sky train or the subway or anything?
In subway, maybe this year we will sign for the contract for developing the mass rapid transit, the subway,
Yes.
and we also use the monorail. But in this 1 and 2 years, what we want to do is bus rapid transit. We call it busway.
Yes.
We want to integrate it, the local bus, into this track. If we will try maybe tomorrow, in 2 corridors. In our micro transportation system, we have already designed for 15 corridors.
15 corridors.
Yeah, but now only 12 is complete.
Okay.
So we hope in the next 2 years we could accomplish all. If we could accomplish all, we want to integrate the old bus to this, but they have to change their buses.
And here in Houston we have a crime problem too, but the crime is controlled for the last 2 or 3 years. It reduced a lot. The crime here, the police department is by the local government. By
problem in Indonesia. Like a traffic warden.
Yes.
Everywhere use a traffic warden. But in Indonesia, our traffic warden don't have an authority. Or the traffic authority under the police, the national police. We don't have like a sheriff or a federal police. It's different. So our police quarter is there under authorized president directly.
Oh, I see.
Not the local government. Different with your country. Usually like federal.
Yeah. We have the local government taking care of everything on the police. Yes.
That's different. I learned from many systems from your country in my 3 weeks visit there.
Yes.
Your government, the foreign affairs.
The foreign affairs, yes. State Department, yes.
Embassy, find many young people, generation to visit there. So I visit there in 2008 when Obama is still in convention.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I visit the West Coast, East Coast, and Central America for 3 weeks in Obama and McCain convention.
Yes.
Yeah, like in Colorado, I spent more than 1 week there to learn how the Democrat Party.
Yes.
It's very different.
It's very.
It is very different system. Like your country's the political chairman, they never be a politician. It's like a professional. But here, if you want to be a president, you better be a chairman of the political party. If you're not the chairman of the political party, you don't have a chance to be a president candidate.
Exactly. Our political chairman is a professional.
Yeah.
It's like a career. And usually he's not going to run for any office.
But we believe one day, like your eagle, you know, or Garuda Pancasila is like an eagle, but this is a Sanskrit language.
Yes.
We hope, like our founding father, want to make this country equal with your country. That's what we dream. And we start from Jakarta first. We call it the new Jakarta, and we could find a new Indonesia.
I believe Indonesia will be like that. Yeah. I believe Indonesia will be like that. So if you have a vision and you set the goal, you know, the method to approach the goal, I think Indonesia is going to be not immediately. America takes over 200 years.
Well,
democracy. Yeah. Now you are trying to cut short, you know, short way. But I think down the road, 30 to 50 years, yes.
Like the internet, like Facebook, Twitter. We are one of the largest users.
I think you are the one of the 6th largest user of Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
50 million.
Yeah. Very fast.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you know, yes, I think Indonesia is catching up very fast.
That is very interesting. If we could.
And that's why they call Indonesia as a middle power now. Well, I don't know if you can be like China and United States immediately, but it's a middle power now. It's growing stronger and stronger. You don't have direct enemy now. You don't have direct enemy.
Our enemy is our own people.
It's your system. But think of this. You are still better on corruption. You are still better than Vietnam, than many other countries. See? Right? Than many other Asian countries, you are still better.
Yeah, some people make a joke. They said China's growth very fast because they already dig more than 100 meters from above sea levels.
Yes.
That's why their economic growth 2 digits.
Okay.
But for Indonesians, it's different. We only dig maybe 10 meters, 20 meters only. That's why we still have many abundant resources. That's why we believe one day we will be faster than them.
Well, hopefully you and your members have a chance to visit Houston. Please contact me, and hopefully we can arrange the time for you to visit our City Hall and visit the sites like NASA, the medical center, and stuff like that. We can change. If you visit, give me an email, and then I will arrange for you.
Thank you very
I
much.
will arrange the time for you over there to see the things in Houston and the vicinities of what we do. We learn from one another. I think you are doing very, very good.
I will tell Mr. Governor.
You're doing very good. I have heard of the new governor. He has the will to change things. He wants to be clean and things so that he has a good name already. I think he sent out a strong message to the international community that Jakarta is going to boost up, and if Jakarta is going to be up, this country is going to be up, because all the provinces, they are looking up in Jakarta.
That's what our party give us the duty like this. We want to be a showcase for this transformation. So from Jakarta, the transformation goes through the whole Indonesia. That's what our dream.
And please send the message to your governor that his name, his reputation goes ahead already, and we recognize that. So, it means that there is a will in the people to change. Not only him, but the people elected him. The people want to have change in Jakarta. The people want to make sure that this country is going to go the right direction.
That's why our governors look like Mr. Obama, you see.
Well, Mr. Obama, he was raised here for what, 6 years, right?
Yeah.
He was in Jakarta for for 6 years.
In elementary school.
In elementary school. And that elementary school, I bet, is very proud of him.
I think the first we have to invite our cultural channel when they come back to Indonesia, want to talk what kind of cooperation we could do that.
Yes.
Because we already have many sister cities, but maybe more than half of them, we could not manage this sister city. So we become a sister city with the lost interest.
Arkansas is a state, so the province here, the province of Jakarta, is already a sister city province with Arkansas.
Oh, is this province?
Province.
Yeah, I think, but Arkansas, the history of the include maybe. Texas.
Or we can, if you're not like a sister city, then there is another one called business partnership. Business partnership is a very good business partnerships that promoting trade between the two. Yeah. See, if you already sign a sister city with some entity in another country, I don't think international protocol you cannot sign another sister city with that country.
Too many sister city.
But you can have
But it's given when we was integrated here, and we already know many sister city.
But the business, think about that, and then let me share an experience. Probably not many of you here know. In 20 years ago, in Houston, the Asian community is not that large. Now it's very big. That's why I'm being elected. The Chinese was huge at that time, but not this huge
Just
anymore.
born in America or from China?
No, that's how they come to the USA. I will share the story. Like India, 20 years ago, only 5,000 in Houston. Now it's over 100,000. Pakistani, 20 years ago, only 5,000. Now it's over 100,000. You know how? In the United States, we have a policy that if you invest in the United States, at that time it's only 500,000. Now it's $1 million. You invest $1 million, you do a business. You can migrate to USA legally. You have a permanent resident card. Your children can study over there with the tuition fee, local fee, not international fee. And many of the Pakistani and the Indian, they took advantage of that. They have money. Say, well, I have like $10 million. Why not put just in here? 2 years later, you can sell, you can get it back. You don't lose it. But you migrate legally to the United States. Your children have education over there. It is an investment of the future for the students, for the children. And that's why they flocked in from 5,000 to over 100,000 easily. So I think it's also here in Jakarta, in Indonesia, many people, they have more than $10 million. They can invest their future for their children over there. They can have dual citizenship. They can be a US citizen, they can be also an Indonesian citizen. They don't lose anything. So that's one way. So India already did it, Pakistan already did it. Last year, applications from China alone is 2 million. And that's why the USSR raised the flag, oh, it's too much from China. See? Indonesia did not take this route yet. No, I think, I don't see any.
We have too many.
It's
against the law.
It's against the law here?
Yeah, we don't have a law to provide.
No. Suppose a businessman here, if they have money, can they do business in the United States?
Oh yeah, they could.
They could, right? If they put down the money.
Yeah, but we could not accept the citizenship for Indonesian to become Indonesian citizen because you invest the money here. We don't have the law like that.
Not here, but they can invest.
Oh yeah, there are many Indonesian people. Like my friends, they also got the permanent resident. There are many Indonesian businessmen. They got the permanent resident in the United States. There are many, but most of them, they come back.
Yeah, they can still come back.
Yeah.
Yes, but they are over there. Their children over there. Their children have they have an education over the United States with the local fee, not international fee.
Like our ambassador in
yes.
States.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, he was a student in the United States before. That's why he make a book about diaspora. Ya, dia bikin buku diaspora itu loh. Many Indonesian people abroad, they gather in the United States. They make a conference, the first conference last year.
Yes, last July I was there. I was invited by Ambassador Dino.
Yeah, Mr. Dino.
I was invited by Ambassador Dino. I was there. Yes, amazing. It was like 4,000 people.
Yeah.
4,000 people were there.
They stay in the States. Most of them very successful. Like in Los Angeles, they have from Central Java.
Yeah.
But now he changed the citizenship to the States. He owns a very big business for aircraft spare parts. Very big. From Semarang. Indonesian speaks. He came from Indonesia, studied there, married Indonesian girl, and they work in the United States company. And the boss want to retire and sell the business to them. Now they make this business bigger, very big, a warehouse. Yeah, I met them. He asked me just last year, 2011, January, I visited. Like Obama have it's the national breakfast.
Yes, national breakfast.
Year.
Yes.
I have a small group in Tokyo. They invite me for second time. I visited Washington National Breakfast with Obama.
Yes.
Ya, saya kemarin juga bicara dengan Konjen Pak Wagub. Dia mengatakan bahwa Pak Konjen itu akan membentuk satu kamar dagang antara Amerika dan Indonesia. Bulan second week of Februari ini akan dibentuk. Jadi dia akan mengundang pengusaha Indonesia ke sana.
Jadi kita sebenarnya Pak Konjen, kalau Pak Konjen lagi pulang ke Indonesia, saya mau ketemu.
Baik, makanya saya berikan
bisa kita rumuskan yang lebih.
Iya Pak, betul konkret.
Lebih konkret.
Iya.
Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce, and that's what I'm trying to come back and say that we promote to form a Indonesia Chamber of Commerce in Houston.
In Houston.
Yes.
9 nanti akan diresmikan.
Jadi kalau beliau pulang,
Jadi
kita atur ketemu ya Pak ya?
Ya, jadi saya mohon maaf Pak, saya telah berikan nomor HP Bapak.
Oh, nggak apa-apa.
Iya, kemarin itu.
Ya, Pak SMS, kalau beliau datang, kita ketemu
Baik.
aja.
Saya
Supaya-
hampir telepon tiap hari.
Jadi kita atur itu.
Baik, Pak. Insya Allah.
Untuk itu. Jadi kita bisa, so we will know more detail what kind of cooperation
Yes.
with Jakarta and Houston.
Yeah, so the thing is this, as you had just said, you already got a sister city. I think the realistic approach is that to share medical field in the medical center, that's one thing. And then here, because it's the capital, we can share the experience of NAFTA, of how corporations are working with corporations all over the like North, South, and Central America. And I don't know about oil. You have oil here or not? Refinery,
Oil.
but
Refinery, yeah.
but
Oil we have in North Jakarta. Sea we have oil.
But I think the best is that I think for Jakarta here is medical center.
Yeah.
Medical field is very
It is
important.
very interesting. Become
Yeah.
a medical center. Today for the whole Indonesian people, Jakarta already be a medical center.
Yes.
But most of them have a rich ones still go abroad like Singapore.
Well, if Jakarta does it right, they will stay here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, why they have to spend? That's why Singapore economy is growing so good, because they have the medical rehabilitation, and many people in Indonesia and Malaysia just fly to Singapore.
That's why some people make a joke again. Singapore could do the best because we are too weak. But if we are improved, Singapore don't have a chance to do that again.
Exactly.
Jakarta will take over all their business.
Yes.
Jakarta is bigger. Why Singapore took over our business? Like
the
seaport,
resources,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah. This year we will call it in Jakarta. We call it the new Tanjung Priok, the new seaport. So if we could make reclamation, make a giant seawall, maybe we could have a seaport deep above 20 meters. Deep.
Deep and
Now, yeah, now it's only 8 and 12 meters. Tanjung Priok. That's why this will become a very important spot for Indonesia, maybe the region. And we still want to calculate it about this giant seawall. We want to reclamation for 12 islands. And the property is very good business now. When we make a calculation, we could develop by our own money if we use these 12 islands become a business. To sell the land, and we could develop a giant seawall, and we will have a wastewater treatment facility. Now you can imagine in Indonesia and in Jakarta, we only has the 2% coverage for the wastewater treatment facility. Only 2%. Our Solo is a city from the governor.
Yes.
Came from. In 5 years, he's already accomplished, developed 28% coverage for Solo. Jakarta only 2%. Could you imagine all this?
Kemarin kita ke sana dia sampai terheran-heran.
Yeah. Solo. Oh, you visit Solo?
Yeah, Jogja dan Solo. You may want to mention about the visit to Penyiapan.
Yes.
For the education.
Yes.
So,
I did that too.
yeah.
But see, as you just said, that here Indonesia has the resources, Indonesia has the people. You have the brain too. And why just everything to flock to in Singapore? That's think about that. The resources, right? The resources are here is much better than Singapore.
All we need is a clean, transparent, and professional politician.
Yes.
We're not yet enough.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why we hope
hopefully-
next year.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
with the new governor, with you, and with all of you, Jakarta is going to head the right direction.
Yeah.
Because
That's
words already sent out, and we have heard about the new governor. He's a man who said, "I will do it. I will do it." So, we will see about that. But
Yeah.
at least he sent out a message that we know.
at least we have already motivated them
Yes.
to believe our country still have a chance to be the same. With them.
Yes.
That's what we believe about it.
And you will. I think.
Okay. So we'll try to formulate what sort of cooperation there might be developed.
Yes.
With also when the Konjen return
Yes.
to Indonesia.
Yes.
Yes. And we will then send you.
And then if anytime you decided to go to Houston, please contact me or the Consul General. We will arrange and then you will share.
Sometimes it's faster to hear from our Consul General.
Yes.
Then we go there.
Yes.
Waste a lot of time. Like yesterday, we asked our former ambassador for Bogota.
Yes.
We learned about the bus rapid transit. So Mr. Ambassador came and he bring a picture, presentation. Oh, we learned so much about that. And
Well, but you know what? Your Consul General in Houston, Mr. Al-Basnura, he's a good Consul General. He reaches out a lot. He makes sure that things
if
are.
I met the president, I will tell the president about him.
Please, yes, because he's doing a much better job, the job than his predecessor. Much better. I have to admit that he does it more than he makes the Indonesian be known to the city of Houston, to the state of Texas, more than the predecessor. And he reaches out. He said, well, he sent an invitation and he said follow up. Previous, we did not know anything. So you should tell your president on that.
Ini yang observasi Konjen yang sekarang tuh lebih baik dari sebelum-sebelumnya. Karena kebetulan hampir setiap malam tuh saya ditelepon jam 2 pagi kadang-kadang. Karena dia tahu kalau saya bangunnya setiap pagi jam 2.
So you can inform. I have nothing to do with this, but as a foreign entity, just inform you.
If I met Mr. Dino, ambassador, I will tell him.
Okay.
He's my close friend.
Yeah. Dino's your close friend. He's tall and handsome.
Yeah.
Yes, very tall and handsome.
Smart.
Yes, very smart. Well, thank you. I appreciate for your hospitality today and share experience with one another. Hopefully, if you have the opportunity to visit Texas and Houston, please inform us. And definitely, on behalf of the city of Houston, I will welcome you and we'll arrange a comprehensive itinerary for you to visit the city of Houston. Yes.
Sebelum selesai, Pak Wagub kalau diperkenankan, Pak Dini akan menyerahkan kenang-kenangan politik. Oh, iya.
Yang kecil-kecil kalau luar negeri, yang gede-gede repot banget.
I travel so far. I did not bring with me to this time, so.
Now we give you a small one because we don't want to offer for the
Yes,
baggage.
thank you very much. Hello, yeah.
Kameraman tadi mau foto.
Ada kameranya.
Thank you. Yes, definitely. Yes, my camera. Yeah. One more. Make sure. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay, thank you.
Jadi ini produksi kita ini bauksit, kemudian ini batu emas.
Saya nak
batu emas
geologi,
ini.
Pak.
Iya.
Saya nak geologi, Pak.
Iya.
Makanya
Kita
saya
tahu, kita
tahu
tahu.
antam, Pak.
Cuma kalau di Belitung kan Pak timah ya.
Timah. Saya pernah ke Cikotok, Pak.
Iya, ada 3.
Saya pernah
Iya.
Cikotok.
Iya.
Cikotok punya bapak ya.
Iya.
Antam bagus udah jual emas ini juga.
Iya.
Kalau antam sertifikatnya orang lebih yakin.
Iya, Pak.
Buat ibu-ibu lebih aman. 24 karat.
Sekarang orang simpan memang emas.
Iya.
Simpan.
Tapi sekarang tepat nggak simpan emas ini, Pak?
Apanya?
Sekarang masih tepat nggak simpan emas ini? Udah itu tinggi.
Ya.
Tetap nggak mungkin turun, Pak ya?
Iya. Kayaknya di Presiden akan naik terus.
Terus naik ya.
Iya.
Kalau terus
Bisa sampai
saya simpan emas juga.
katanya bisa 1 juta.
Bisa 1 juta.
Vice Governor, can we have a group photo?
Oh iya, iya.
together?
Yes, okay.
Yang putih.
1, 2, 3. I visit Guangzhou already. I visit, Shenzhen and Guangzhou is very close.
I visited.
It's cool.
Never visit Beijing and Shanghai.
Very big. Guangzhou is
Go to business.
so big. Very big. Guangzhou and Dongguang. Dongguang to Shenzhen and down there. So
But we believe the next is Indonesia.
yeah. Well, I toast to that. Toast to that. Toast to that. I toast with you. No, I toast with you on that. I toast with you on that. See, I toast with the next is Indonesia. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Next is Indonesia. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Toche is in the.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Toche. Thank you.
After this, what's your plan to visit?
I will go to Taipei.
Taipei.
Yes, and then back to Houston. The mayor of Taipei.